Are you a high-achieving, highly successful entrepreneur or executive who's ready to launch into 2022 on a whole new trajectory of growth? This is strategic planning season. So here are 5 reasons most strategic plans fail, but yours won't. The first reason is that leaders are not willing to think big enough. And so they set targets that are not inspiring to themselves and their team. Have the courage to have a crystal clear vision for exponential growth for your business. Create a vision of something that you would absolutely love and be inspired by. That will galvanize your team. The second reason is that most leaders don't understand the difference between a big, bold, hairy, audacious vision that we just discussed and a chunked down SMART goal, which is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. You want to make sure that you give your team incremental wins by having short, measurable, achievable goals throughout the year, quarterly goals, monthly goals that they can achieve and celebrate over time. That keeps the momentum going. And that also prevents overwhelm. Sometimes leaders and teams get overwhelmed by too bigger goals, they don't understand how to achieve them, and also a lack of focus. So you want to make sure as you're creating your SMART goals, there's really only 2 or 3 SMART goals in each period. Only 2 or 3 major strategic initiatives you're ever trying to achieve. And if you can get it down to 1 or 2, that's even better. Because the more goals you have, actually the less you achieve. That's been proven in recent studies. The third reason is that most leaders are not willing to be the change that they want to see. They want to have better results, but they don't want to change themselves, their thoughts, the way they respond and communicate, the actions they take. So I want to encourage you to be willing to be a transformational leader, to start with your own leadership development, to understand your mindset, your ability to communicate, to inspire, and to enroll others in your vision is part of achieving the goals that you'd like to achieve. That's part of the transformation strategic process. And so that's what you want to be focusing on just as much as some of the externals in your business is how do you transform and improve yourself as a leader. That's part of the strategic plan. The fourth reason is that most leaders get stuck in fear and they're not willing to take the bold actions required. So there are tools that you can use, mindfulness tools, to have your fear and not let your fear have you. Great visionary leaders, great transformational leaders know that you want to keep advancing confidently and you're willing to take the scary step even though you know that maybe you'll have failure. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fear, but don't let your fear have you. And lastly, there's a lack of accountability. It's great to have a strategic plan on paper to create action items, but most strategic plans fail because of a lack of accountability. So what you want to create is a cadence of meeting and accountability. Create a scoreboard, a list of the action items that you want yourself and your team to take. Put it up on a scoreboard and then measure those results over time and have a cadence of meetings that you have, weekly, monthly, quarterly meetings that you measure your results, you hold your team accountable. You make sure that even in a kind and firm way, but yes, being firm, but always being kind when you're firm, that you're holding your team accountable to the actions. You're measuring yourself and you're measuring your team's actions as well as measuring the results. So if you make those 5 strategic adjustments, you will achieve your vision, your big, hairy, bold, audacious goals in 2022. If you'd like to learn more, join my free upcoming masterclass, The Next Evolution of Leadership, a proven system, a proven formula to achieve your big, hairy, audacious goals in 2022. Click the link below and make this an amazing leadership day.